You mean all dressed up? Like fancy? Or you mean like...
More fancy like the Reba McEntire song than fancy like going to a ball. Welcome to another episode of the Park Hopper Show podcast from the Pod Disney Network, and we are here today. I'm Paul, by the way. This is Jenna, and we are talking about what?
That was quick. I didn't expect you to throw it to me that quick.
She was not ready, so we are talking about how to pack for your trip, and
Yes.
I guess I'll just keep talking. Packing is probably my least favorite part of any vacation, be it Disney or business travel or anything else, because you never know what you're going to need or leave behind at the house, and you have 1,000 other things going on. So Jenna is here to make it easy for you, and I'm going to take a little nap. So there you go, Jenna.
Oh, now when your family goes, do you pack or does Nicole pack?
That's my wife, Nicole. Talking about. I would guess that she packs. I typically pack my own things because
That's what Austin does.
I would rather do it wrong and blame myself if something went wrong than to get there and be like, honey,
Why didn't you pack this?
why
That's smart.
There's no underpants. What's going on? This is not proper attire for a family theme park. So yeah, I also, when I go, we have usually a lot of home video stuff going on, so I will pack my own things so I don't forget it, like a battery or a plug or a memory card, something dumb. When I get there, that I'll be upset and the whole trip will be ruined. So
Yes. So when we pack, I usually spend about 3 weeks packing for everyone, and Austin literally in 20 minutes packs all of his stuff into one suitcase, and he's like, "What takes you so long?"
Just roll up some shirts; they're not even folded. Throw them in a backpack. Now, so typically when we've been to Disney, we've driven, so we can get away with a lot more stuff.
Right.
But whenever I fly anywhere, and if we go back, everything that I have that will go into a backpack. So it's just as tightly wound as you can. Pair of pants, pair of shirt. I don't know what that is. You roll it up tight, throw it in there, and then say, it's fine. It's wrinkly. Who cares? Because by the end of the day, you're going to be a mess anyway.
Right.
That's boy talk. So
that sounds about right. Okay, so over the last, since we've been doing all these Disney trips, 13 years, have come up with like a system. I've figured out what works best for me, and maybe this will work for you. I don't know, but it really helps me when it comes to packing. So I will start with, my sister came over this week. She has started a little organization business where she organizes for people. So she came over and helped me organize one of our closets in our house, which included our travel accessories. So, you collect things over the years that you decide to use every time you go on a trip. And
she has a travel section.
I have a travel section of my closet because I am that kind of person. I love it. So then when I'm going to pack, I know where all of those little travel size things that we bought, all of those extra toothbrushes we've collected, not old toothbrushes, but sometimes you get one at the dentist office or something and that's packed up and you can just throw it in the travel section of your closet. So I'm going to go over all this. Now, the first thing I want to talk about that I love are these babies right here.
Now, if you are listening and not watching,
this is going to be a big YouTube one today.
A light blue bag with mesh.
So these are called packing cubes. Have you ever used these?
I've never heard of such.
Oh my gosh. So it comes in a set.
It even says travel on the tag.
It does. It's legit.
You could put Maggie in there.
Oh, so you could. It comes in a set and of different sizes. So the big size.
You want to talk into
What
the
would you
microphone.
say that is?
That is about the size of
That's probably like
seat
a
cushion.
baking
If
pan.
you're like
A seat cushion.
Well, you could put your whole rear end on that and have a little bit of side space.
Depending.
Whoa.
So this, like the big one, is what we would
like
use.
a foot long.
So each person in our family has their own set. Okay.
Set. How many is this in a set?
Like 7. I don't know.
Oh.
So each person has a whole set. The big one we use for our daily clothes, shirts, shorts, all of that stuff, right? And then, this one still has something in it. I'm scared.
Well,
charger.
I have learned one thing, and that is that I do not want to be any part of this 3-week planning, packing for stuff because
So
I'm
then
already
there's
stressed
like
out.
a little one this size. This would be good for your bathroom accessories. So like my girls would
Toilet
pack their
paper.
own. We do pack toilet paper.
Your travel bidet bottle.
They each pack their own brush and ponytails, and we used to do all the hair bows and all that stuff. So, but now they have like all their preteen accessories, like makeup and deodorant.
Because you gotta have that makeup game on point when you're at the park.
This is another medium-sized mesh one that's good for maybe pajamas and bathing suits, And
For those of you who aren't watching, this is like Russian nesting dolls, where just smaller
that's
bags
right.
keep
Yeah,
coming
they
out.
all stack
But
inside
then
each
they
other.
pop open, you fill them up with your junk.
And then maybe this one could be like underwear and socks, And so, anyways, to store when you're not using them, they all go into one bag. Am I in the mic here? And you zip it up and you put it away in your travel section of your closet. But what's nice about them is we have started over the last few years converted over to the hard shell luggage because
Auntie
it is.
You don't have any fancy.
Well, you fit more in them, and they are sturdier. They last longer. So when they get beat up on the airplane, the hard ones hold up better. So these fit so nicely into them. So everything's packed, and you just put them in your suitcase. So then, this is what I like, because apparently I'm a suspicious person. And every time we go to the airport, I get checked.
She's highly sus, this one.
So that way, when they do the random checks on your suitcase and they open it up, you don't have like stuff flying out everywhere. It's all packed in your cubes, nice and neat. It keeps your suitcase clean. I love it. Then when you get to the hotel, you can do a number of things. We have taken these and just unstacked them and put them in our drawers. So you could keep your clothes in here, but put it in your drawer.
So, real quick, so when
Yeah.
you pack, you take them all out.
I'm sorry,
fill
they're
everything
not
up.
stacked in your suitcase. But yeah, you take all these out, fill them up, or fit them in your suitcase, which they fit. And then when you get to the hotel, you open that drawer and you take a cube out and you just stick it in your drawer.
Now, we are going to get into hotel things
Yeah.
later, but I see written on her notes list for today, the unpack for the hotel is a tip. So can we get into that? Because
You want to do that now?
Well, yeah, we can bounce back to these other things we've got
Okay.
going on. So, why would you want to unpack?
Oh,
at the hotel?
Paul. Okay, well, we're going to talk about it. When we get to our hotel, I want to make it like home. Okay? I don't want to feel like I'm living in a hotel room all week. So, if there is enough drawer space, we like to unpack and put our stuff away. Now, I will say these make that a lot easier. You take the cube out and put it in a drawer.
Right.
Then I don't like opening my suitcase every time I want to change clothes. Okay?
Yeah.
That's a lot of work. So you take the cube out, put it in your drawer, unzip it, and it's just everything's organized in your drawers.
Can I ask real quick, what does Austin do?
Oh, he's a big unpacker.
Now, so we each of us have 2 daughters apiece.
Yes.
And my wife loves to unpack, but to me, it's just you're just waiting to leave something behind, and that's my deal. But we've never left anything behind so
I get
far.
that.
So,
Well, you just have to go back and check all the drawers.
well, yeah, but then that's it makes sense what you're saying, but I like to just.
And
Well-
in the bathroom, each person can just keep their cube like under the sink.
Do you want to hear something horrifying?
Uh-oh.
So
don't know.
when I go on a trip by myself, like with work, and sometimes I'll be gone 3 or 4 days, the first thing I do when I get to the room is I put the do not disturb sign, and nobody comes in or out except me. So there's no bed making, there's no changing towels and everything. It's just me with my suitcase open and my
That
empty
would be
pizza
that would be a
boxes.
nightmare.
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunately one thing with COVID. There is no housekeeping, and so I'm really sad about that. I like coming back to the room with my bed all tucked and rolled.
Now, if I don't want to bring this up on the podcast, but
But you are.
What is it that you're providing as a wife if you're not cleaning?
Oh
the
my
rooms?
gosh. Boo.
No.
Hit it. Hit it.
It says, "Oh yeah," not boo.
Oh no, it's supposed to be the boo
She
one.
doesn't have headphones this week. So, all right. So also you've
Okay.
got some. Let's hear about
All right.
some. Oh, please go ahead.
Okay, so also when packing, and I don't do this now that the girls are older, but when you have little ones, I know everybody likes to coordinate your Disney outfits every day. And my girls still do like to do that. But in the past, they would have their matching shirts and and so when they would help me line up their clothes for the week, we would line up what shirt they're going to wear each day, depending on our itinerary.
Oh, boy.
And then they would pick out what shorts they want to wear with that shirt and blah, blah, blah. So what you do is you get probably bigger than this, but a big Ziploc bag. This is like the gallon size, but you probably want 2 gallon, depending on how old your kids are and how big their clothes are. And you do one a day. So Monday, we're going to Magic Kingdom. This is going to have their Magic Kingdom shirts and their shorts
And you
ready
put
to
a
go.
straw in there and suck the air out, so they're vacuum packed, so they fit in there.
That's a
better.
good idea.
It's not. Here's my tip for the day.
That's another little hack to keep things simple and quick once you're in the hotel room. That way you're not like digging through your drawers. And what am I going to wear today? And you're just like, nope, here's Monday. Put it on. Let's go.
Oh,
Okay.
get your Monday bag out.
That's how we roll.
That's what we say.
Okay. Well, that's hotel.
Well, let me ask you something.
yes.
Here you say sandals and shoes. What's the deal with the sandals and shoes?
Okay.
Now, and Jenna has a YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not watching this on YouTube, and we did some tips on the kind of shoes to wear, and that was one of our more popular. People
That's
want
so
to
funny.
know what to wear. Now, we were told when we were first dating, me and my wife went, and people said, "You gotta get Crocs. They're so
Mm-hmm.
comfortable to wear around all the time." And we couldn't find any. They were sold out because that was when, like, the height of Crocdom. But now my kids have Crocs, and I cannot imagine wearing those for 12 hours walking around. It seems like those are fun to, like, wear outside or to wear to the
Short
neighbor's house,
term.
to the pool. But, man,
Yeah, no.
around noon, I feel like yuck. So, I mean, I'm more of a running shoe kind of. Anything that you're going to be on your feet a lot is what I would recommend for myself. Although the
Yeah.
last time I was there, ladies, listen, just real quick from Paul here, and I'm an old man, and if you're under 30, you're just a child to me when I see you. So, you children out there, don't dress the way you're dressing to go to Disney World.
Oh, man.
It is
You mean all dressed up? Like
oh,
fancy? Or you mean like...
more fancy like the Reba McEntire song than fancy like going to a ball. And I saw this girl, and she was mostly covered up physically, but her feet, she had some like heels on that like wrapped around her calves, like just some wild. And
How
all
in
I
the
could think
world?
of is no man has ever been like, look at them heels. Thank goodness that she's got these heels on
Disney.
anywhere. I mean, to be honest, if that's, I don't know. It's weird. I thought, you don't have to wear that. You're going to a theme park. If you want to go out,
Yeah.
to O'Malley's or wherever, you go and dance later on, that's fine. But if you're going to be in the park all day, don't try it. I mean, you can try to look cute if you're doing pictures, but you don't have to. Don't do that to your feet. Mm-hmm. Wear whatever you want within reason.
No, don't do it.
As long as you're not there with your father, from like the knee up, but from the knee down, you want comfort. I mean, well, I don't have my butt cheeks hanging out of my pants that I'm wearing, but I don't have to anymore because
Oh, my gosh. That took a turn.
I have gone off the rails. So
Yes,
let's,
you have.
Anyway, don't wear heels.
Don't wear
to
heels.
a theme park or really anywhere that you're going to have to be on your feet for 10 hours.
Now, let me tell you, when we go to Disney, I do not pack my tennis shoes. Boom.
I don't.
Drop the mic. I'm not going to because these
You
are
guys
really
don't.
expensive.
So what do you
So
pack?
I really like my Chacos. I don't like to wear the socks. My feet get hot, and then you get wet, and your feet are wet.
My wife also, the Chacos. That's what she wears to the park.
Yes, does
Yeah.
she? Mm-hmm. It's all I wear. And you get a cool Chaco tan line.
Yeah.
I like that. So now my girls will pack tennis shoes and like Teva type sandals, but they mostly wear their tennis shoes.
How many pairs of those sandals do you have?
The Chacos, just one.
Okay, so you're not a chocoholic. We got it.
Oh my gosh. So,
Damn, in your face. All right.
but don't forget,
so Chacos-
even though you do want a comfortable shoe, you also want a good pull shoe. So you want some like little flip flops because sometimes
That's when the Crocs come in if you want.
yeah, Crocs or flip flops. Flip flops I think might be better because they're small and you can pack them in real tight. And then because you don't want to wear your tennis shoes to the pool.
I've got this weird, and I get mocked mercilessly if I wear them at the pool at the house. They're like body glove, like those little like.
Oh my
water
gosh,
shoes.
do you really?
They were $10, and I was like, to go to Kentucky Kingdom and go to the pool, it's like hot, 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 hot. If you don't have shoes on, you know you're in the pool, but then to go to like the slides.
So you wear them in the pool.
Well, I have not worn them yet this year since I've got them, but I wear them around like our house and to the neighbor's house because the driveway's hot, 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 hot. And then you get to the pool and you take them off. And I have been mocked mercilessly at the house.
Oh,
But you know
that's
whose
so
feet
funny.
aren't hot? My feet.
Oh my gosh.
So
okay, yeah, you can
that's a
pack
cool-
those. Those are small.
Yeah, and I mean you can roll them up. You can put
Yeah.
them in your pocket if you need to. They're
That's
not-
hilarious.
Put them on the plane, and it's a real power move at the TSA when they're like, "Can you take your shoes off?" And then your foot just comes out, and you're like, "Yep." You want to check it? You want to pat them down? Check in between my toes, buddy. Boom. And I'm not wearing a belt.
Okay.
Yep, I have not had McDonald's
so
this morning,
some
unlike
good
last week,
shoes.
and I'm on fire.
Yeah, you are.
So some Chacos.
Chacos or tennis shoes if you want. Now, if you're one of those people that wants to like go on a morning run when you're going to be walking 10 miles a day in Disney, sure, pack your
You could
tennis
just turn
shoes.
this podcast off right now if you're one of those people.
Although,
quite frankly.
you know, with Run Disney coming up, you will need your tennis shoes. Okay, so also we usually fly Southwest, and they always, you get like 1 million bags free, right?
It's two.
It's two.
Two per person.
Compared to other airlines, it feels like 1 million. So we have usually taken one of our big suitcases and filled it with snacks and checked it. Like, what?
So funny.
Well, like bags of goldfish, bags of, trail mix,
So
granola.
like in case the plane goes down and they're just like, if I can find the hard shell luggage, it's got all of our snacks so we can live here for months.
Sounds like something Austin would say.
That was, if they had done that in Lost, they wouldn't have been so worried about surviving because all the goldfish crackers are right there.
Yes.
So yeah, that's a good idea because you're big park snackers.
We're big park snackers. Or in the room, you get back at night and you want something to munch on, we just always have some quick snacks. So we, a lot of times we'll just pack that into a small suitcase and check that and not worry about it. Now, have I given my water bottle tip?
Not today.
Well, I have a tip, even though this is like all tips.
Oh, nothing but tips today. Go.
Okay.
It's playing. In the
So,
background.
take an empty water bottle to the airport.
Oh.
Okay.
So you
Yeah,
don't have
this
to
is
stand in
new
line at
for
the
me.
bathroom? No. I'm
Okay,
sorry, I'll
so
let
you
go
can't
ahead.
you cannot take water through TSA, right?
No, not more than
They'll
3
make you
ounces.
throw it away. So take an empty water bottle, go through TSA, and then fill it up.
And then go back and say, ha ha,
Mind-
look at my toes, look
Mind
at my water.
blown. And then, because, okay, first thing we do when we go through TSA, everybody's hungry and thirsty. We have to spend $6 at the airport on a big water bottle.
That's what I do.
You know?
My big water bottle.
So you fill it. They have the nice filling stations now, and then you can take that into the park if you want, or have it in the room, you know, for some drinks and stuff. So, all right. We always do the disposable toothbrushes because, I mean, when you're packing up to go home, you can just throw those babies away, not worry about it. And we do loofahs. Are you a loofah person?
No, I'm a man.
Austin loves a loofah.
Well, I like a nice pumice stone for my heels, but I am not a loofah person.
So we each take a loofah. We find 4 different colors, so everybody knows which one is theirs.
You don't want to share a loofah.
And
That's gross.
no, that's gross. And we do the little string on the shower, you know? Okay, the drying string, and we hook them all on there. So they're all hanging in the shower, okay? And then throw those babies away when you're packing. So that's less space to come home. Don't forget, I have done this before, a pool bag. Something simple that you can roll up and put in your suitcase, but you want a separate bag to.
Especially if you're having a pool day. Yeah.
If you're having a whole pool day, there's goggles and sunscreen and things that you want to pack to take to the pool. You don't want to take your big park bag, and you don't want to take your suitcase.
You got your mixers and your salt for the rim of your
Maybe.
your Yeti. And you'll be the hit of the pool.
Yeah, so just some kind of pool bag. You might put a book in there to go to the pool. I've made that mistake. And then either we had to take our big park backpack, or we had to carry all these loose things over.
Those
And it's
amateurs,
just a
you say,
pain.
when you see these
I
people,
know.
This person doesn't listen to the Park Hopper show because they are having a hard time at the pool.
Yeah, so some kind of small pool bag.
Yep.
And then
Let's get to hotel hacks.
Okay.
We've kind of touched on some of the stuff.
oh, well, whoa.
Yes. All right. Let's back it up.
One more thing.
Okay.
When packing my purse, I like to have these. These are the little wet wipes. The antibacterial kills 99.99% of germs.
I mean, statistically,
So-
that's all of them. They just can't say.
So we take these on the airplane, and I kid you not, my girls are trained. As soon as they get to their seat, they take these out and they wipe everything down. Their seat, the window pane, their table. I mean, they go to town.
Now, you know how I said I was recording all this today?
You're gonna take that out.
I'm not really recording. This is actually, it's been an intervention. Austin said, if you could just come over and we're going to talk about what you're doing to your children.
Who wants to go to Disney and come home with a stomach bug?
I have my
So
kids
wipe
just
down.
lick them, and then they get their immune system built up. They don't get sick.
And their seatbelts. You gotta wipe the seatbelt too.
Do you really do all that?
We do. Before we sit down, they get those wipes out and they go
It's
at
good.
it.
It's not a terrible idea.
Well, people look at me and then they're like, "You have an extra?"
And you're said $5.
Here. I'll get the Park Hopper show printed on some wipes.
Oh, hey, there you go.
There we go. Hand them out at
You need to have a
on the airplane.
Venmo on your shirt so people can just like scan it and send you a buck for your wipe. You're like, that'll be $1, please.
Okay, so I think that's everything on, packing your suitcase in the airport and stuff like that. Now, like we said, when we go to the hotel, I like it to feel like home, because you're there at least 5 nights. Typically, you don't want to be living out of your suitcase and not know where anything is. Obviously, I like things organized. I like to know where everything is. So, one thing we've been doing lately,
She's okay.
you know how they give you the little drinking glasses, right?
Ooh.
The hotels, like she went down. You'll have your ice bucket, and then
Oh, yeah,
sometimes
the little cups.
sometimes it's glass, but sometimes they give you little plastic cups. Okay, so we take one of those and put it in the bathroom to put our toothbrushes in. Then your toothbrushes aren't laying all over the kitchens or the bathroom sink.
How do you listen to the neighbors? If you 'Cause that's what we like to do. See what they're up to for the next day and then follow them around. See if there's any fights after the park.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah!
So we take one of
That's
those
a good
cups,
idea.
we put them in there, and that kind of
We do that
cleans
at
up
home,
the.
so
Right.
you're just-
I mean,
yeah.
you don't want your toothbrush laying all over the counter, and then it cleans up
Well,
the
your
counter
counter's
a little
probably been
bit.
wiped down.
This is
Wiped, so
true. We do.
Sometimes
We
you
do
just
wipe
have spaghetti
down.
right off the counter in the bathroom if you need it.
We do wipe down like our remote and
Holy smokes, this
the
is-
phone and all
I've
that
heard
stuff.
some people, they get in and they put a Ziploc bag for the remote and you just put that in the
Yeah.
Ziploc bag. And
There's that too. That's a good idea.
I mean, I say some people do it. I don't think it's a good idea. I don't.
You know what Austin does? The first thing he does is he takes the coverlet off the bed. The little,
Oh.
the thing they lay at the bottom of the bed, they never wash that thing,
Oh.
And so he takes it and throws it in the closet.
That's fair.
Okay. We've talked about this too before, using the closed pant hanger to close your curtains so that you don't get the lights from outside while you're sleeping.
Yeah. When you're hungover from your pool day, you really got to have some darkness in there the next day.
Store away your suitcases.
Yes.
Okay? You're home. You're home in Disney. You don't want to, you're not.
You say you're home like my house is not full of clothes. Don't feel more comfortable with it. It's been a contention in our marriage that I just need a little bit of clutter. It's like how a vaccine works, where you just get like a little bit of it in you, and then
You like the
fixes it.
clutter.
Like, our house is very neat and clean, but my office is just
So that's your space to
That's
do
I've
what
been
you need to
told.
do.
This is my space. And
You
go
get
in
this
there
room.
and you make that your space, but don't let that creep out in the hall because it's getting put away.
So,
but I understand. Like
we
that's
like to
how
store away our suitcases. Some of the hotels have the beds that your suitcase will fit under. So we'll put them under the bed.
the nicer hotels.
Or up in the top of the closet, just out of sight because you're home. Big thing for us.
You need to stay on the microphone. By the way,
I'm
don't
coming back.
go over there
I'm
and talk.
coming back. Big thing for us are.
Linen pants. Nope.
I do like linen pants. Laundry bags. Okay? So each person gets a laundry bag.
She's doing laundry on her trip, people.
Sometimes, but sometimes not.
This might be the last episode of the show. Because I don't know if I can go
No,
on.
each person gets a laundry bag. These fold up
You're
real
still
small.
holding it up.
This is like a little canvas linen one. I bought like a pack on Amazon. We have this one too, a green one that Stella uses for camp. But
I think laundry bag. They've got it.
okay, laundry bag. So each person has their own, and then their dirty clothes go in there, and it gets pushed away into the closet. Okay.
Now, and you're doing laundry at Disney World? Is that what I'm hearing?
I have. I admit I have. On a pool day, I really like to do laundry. We have had rooms before with laundry in them, and it's like the best thing ever. But then when you're packing to go home, you've worn all your clothes, right? So the packing cubes are all out. They're empty. You just throw these in your suitcase. Okay? So this is full of dirty clothes. Each person puts theirs in their suitcase, and you get home, and I've got my dirty laundry, Austin's dirty laundry, the girls, and I do a load, and you're done. Okay? I'm not going to be able to fold it like she did to get in that basket. Okay, so as far as the hotel goes, big one that I've been doing lately is I bought like an outlet adapter that has multiple plugs and USBs in it. So I bring that to the hotel for everybody to charge their stuff.
I know, and I'm sure Disney takes a good look at it, but I have heard some places, a lot of hotels now have you can just plug your USB cord into whatever, but apparently those can be hacked. And if you plug your phone into that, and it can just...
I had no idea.
They put a little thing inside of your lamp, and then it can just
Oh my gosh.
That might just be conspiracy talk online, but it seems like reasonable enough that it's like you're plugging it into a computer if they put a little thing in there.
Oh my gosh.
So
I had
having
no
your
idea.
own little plug like that, I always plug my equipment into an outlet. I have the square thing. I don't plug it straight into anything that just has a USB hole.
Okay, good to know.
That's a good...
Well, I
bring your
used to
own
bring my laptop, and everybody would plug stuff into that. But now I just have that little adapter that has multiple USBs. So.
I mean, I always have my stuff with me because of my gear, but having just like a power strip with you is not a bad idea. And I mean, hotels are better now with all the stuff, all the plugs and things. But like I said, you never know. And just having...
And they always have a phone jack in case you want
you got to hook your fax machine up, or, if you want to wait till after 9, use your AOL minutes. It's good.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
So you get back from the park.
Okay.
After the fireworks, and you're like, I want to get on my chat, my AIM chat.
Oh, I used to tear that up.
Yeah.
AIM. Okay.
Yep. ASL, 40 mil, Magic Kingdom. That's what it's. Age, sex, location. Okay, never mind. All right.
I don't know what that means. All right. I think that's it for the hotel part.
All right. Now we're going to. So you've got to your hotel from your travel. You've packed up all your stuff. You've unpacked all of your things, so you feel like home. And now it's time to hit the park.
Yes.
And
park bag. Okay. So I usually use something like this. This is just a side backpack that goes over your shoulder. Now my girls are bigger. We don't have all the stuff that you have to pack. No diapers, no extra set of clothes, all that stuff.
Now, just a real quick thing, as my youngest is 5. It's a game changer when you don't have the stroller. The stroller we've talked about in the past is good because then you can just push all your junk around. So you want something, you don't realize how as cumbersome and a mess the stroller is, especially get into the buses and the travel. It's also, you're basically pushing like a little wagon or a grocery cart through the kingdom. So having that gone, you really want something light and easy to carry around that you're going to be able to keep your snack. And you don't realize that until it's gone. So
yes,
so
I really miss the stroller.
because
Especially like water
the
bottles.
stroller is gone, and now she has a fanny pack. If we're gonna bring that
The
out,
stroller was replaced with a fanny pack, and it's Mickey.
and it's okay for her to wear that because she is married. So who's she trying to impress with her fanny pack?
This is nice.
I don't like that it looks like it's smiling, like it's got a face, because it's got the ears and the eyeballs.
True.
Those look like eyeballs.
It doesn't hold a ton.
It's a fanny pack.
Oh, it's in there. But
I think you need to unpack your things better. You found something. In every
sounds
bag
like
so
it.
far.
Yeah. If you're, I don't know. This is good for some small things like your phone, a little thing of sunscreen,
Chapstick,
chapstick.
some gum, anything you would put in a fanny size pack.
Okay.
Sunglasses.
So things to take into the park,
Xanax.
and these are in my travel box. Cooling towels. Now, when we went in August,
I know what those are.
okay,
I
but
know what
in
it is.
August,
I know.
these are handy.
Yep.
These cool you off in a second, and we use these a lot when we went in August.
Okay.
You are so mean.
No, I'm
Okay.
not. it's you know what? My mother bought my daughters little fans to wear around their neck with little batteries.
Yes, we had those too.
I just don't know.
Definitely sunscreen in your bag. This is funny. When I go to Universal, I have to pack ginger
Why?
because I get sick on some of the rides, and it does help. Travel Tylenol.
My wife takes Dramamine for those things.
I do too, but sometimes I
gingers.
need a little extra.
Oh, yeah.
Ginger helps a lot. Okay, we got these in Universal. Look at that, a little hand sanitizer from the hotel. Isn't that nice? So Julia really likes hotel soaps and shampoos. And so she like cleans out every morning and hides the stuff so that the cleaning ladies bring more.
It doesn't do me any good because I don't have the cleaning people come by. So I
So-
understand what you're saying. That's
Then she throws them in her
some of that
suitcase.
stuff is real nice. We've been to
Yeah.
hotels. My wife was like, "Oh, this is."
Yeah,
she'll
Disney
judge the
has
hotel
great
by the
ones.
brand of stuff that they put out.
Yes,
like, "Ooh,
absolutely.
Avita."
Oh, these are the for the video. These are the toothbrushes we pack.
Oh, those are cute.
Yeah.
You throw those away.
Yeah, they're disposable. Travel.
Everything's
See?
disposable.
So yeah, true. But you open that and stick it in the holder, and then it makes a full size toothbrush, and then you can
Your
cover it
dentist
back
gives you
up.
these?
No,
No.
those are from the the travel section at Kroger.
Oh, well, shout out to Kroger. Look at all those savings down there.
I probably shouldn't advertise. I have like anti-nausea medicine that we've stored up over the years when they've had stomach bugs. And then where's my notes? Okay, sunscreen, Band-Aids, Tylenol, extra snacks, sunglasses. Oh gosh, sunglasses, or a hat or something like that. Those are things that I'm gonna put in my park bag. You don't need a wallet. Why don't you need a wallet, Paul?
Because you've got your magic band.
Yeah, you have your little handy magic band.
If you've decided to buy a magic band.
I know. So you don't need a full wallet. You can use your magic band and charge things to the room.
Do they still accept Disney dollars? Is that a thing?
I don't know. I've seen people post that, but I don't know if they still do.
those expires? I don't know. Or have they gone up? Are they like the Bitcoin of Disney?
They inflated.
This $1, yeah.
Let's see. We have Q-tips. Oh my goodness, I cannot travel without Q-tips.
Q-tip for the day.
So they have the little travel size box of Q-tips we take. And we do take aloe. Although some of the hotels will give you a thing of it.
You need to talk into the microphone.
Aloe. You have to take
And now you're
aloe.
getting very- and now you're laughing right into the thing. So
Okay.
you know what? Just don't.
So
just don't talk to the
I
microphone.
think that pretty much covers
Well, I think
our
that's-
packing system.
That is way better than mine, where I roll up. I count how many days I'm going to be there. Roll up that many shirts and pants and underpants, maybe a couple extra of socks and such. Then the morning of, everything I use to get ready, the morning we leave, I just throw it in the bag as I leave.
Wow,
And that's
amazing.
thank you.
Do your kids pack their own bag?
Oh goodness gracious, no! Those kids.
Well, I mean, do they have like, or does Nikki pack everybody's stuff in one suitcase, or do
You
they
know,
do they separate?
They've got little suitcases, but usually when we go on a trip, their clothes have always been so small because they're little, and she just throws all her
Put them where they fit.
junk, yeah, in the big. Typically we would take one big suitcase. Even when we drove, we would take one big one, and then all of the girl stuff is just in one big one, and then I have a backpack with my junk because I don't want mine mixing with
Yes.
the lady clothes. So, and they don't want my stinky stuff that I'm not going to wash because I'm on vacation. I do enough laundry at the house. I do not want to think about that while I'm out somewhere.
So what do you all do with your dirty clothes when you're at the hotel? Do you use like a bag?
You know what? I honestly don't know. I feel like everything is so like tightly wound up when I throw it in my backpack. Anything that's been unfurled is just put into maybe a pile in the closet. That doesn't seem right because I don't feel like my wife would allow that. But I don't know. when I'm working, what I wear is thrown into the corner, my dirty clothes corner. I don't know what that feels making. I don't live at the hotel, so it's fine. It's fine for 2 or 3 days.
I know.
And then I have my pile when I go home, and that just goes right into the wash, and then everything's fine.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yep.
Well,
I think that is some great tips, and if you have any other tips, you can let us know that she has not mentioned. But we're going to take a quick break, and then we've got some exciting updates from the Disney parks coming up.
yay.
All right, so we are back. Welcome back, and we are excited to announce. If you just listened, we had a special Christmas episode, but this, breaking news was not available when we had our Christmas episode. So Jenna, tell us what is going on this holiday season.
So this past week, they did finally announce officially that Christmas is returning in the parks, all the parks. They'll all celebrate in their own ways. And
just like you, everybody.
Epcot is going to have their International Festival of Holidays again from November 26th to December 30th. Mm-hmm. So that doesn't begin right when the decorations begin, because we talked about that, how the decorations are usually completely up by the 6th of November. So a couple weeks later is when they will start the Epcot Festival of Holidays. And that's just... I think they called it Holiday Kitchens Around the World.
Oh, anything to get some food.
It's right.
Epcot's
all about the food. They also have the cookie stroll, where you go to different countries and get a cookie.
Oh, hey. Hey, and then you go home and take a nap. That sounds like a good deal.
And special music and things. Then Magic Kingdom. Mm-hmm. It's not Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. Is that what it was?
I don't know.
Gosh, it's been 2 years. It is Disney's Very Merriest After Hours celebration.
Well, I hope somebody gets fired over that name, because that is an awful name.
So I think the point is, with this and the Halloween party, they're not calling it a party. Mm-hmm. It's just an after-hour event is what they're calling it. It's 4 hours of exclusive time in the park when everybody else is gone. I mean, it's not just your family, but,
But when you're at
Disney, in case you were wondering.
It's the Olive Garden of theme parks, because you're all family when you're there. So.
Olive Garden.
Because when you're there, you're family. That's what the commercial.
I forgot about that. Yeah. So typically with these after-hour events, you can get in around 7, and then everyone is told to leave at 9, and then it's usually open till 12
That's
or
like
1.
The party at my house. It is 9.
Get out.
Get out.
So they have not specifically said the hours for this one, but that's around what they usually are. They are going to have Minnie's Wonderful Christmas Time fireworks. Oh. That's new. Mm-hmm. So that will be fun.
Minnie is getting her own fireworks.
She's getting her own fireworks.
Man,
go, girl.
Must be taken. She went online. She pivoted during COVID, and her business went through the roof. So she's getting her own fireworks. Good for her.
So the after-hour celebration will start November 8th and go, listen to this, to December 21st. What? So a few days before Christmas.
I'm aware. It was on the 25th this year, Christmas. Why does it not go through Christmas?
I don't know. I guess because maybe they want later hours for the guests that are there for Christmas, Yeah. But December 21st. So if you're wanting to do the after hours, you need to go before the 21st. Of course, the decorations stay up till first or second week of January.
I mean,
So
at
you're
my
fine
house,
with
they're
that,
in
but
early May. So they're ahead of us. That's good.
for the actual event, you're looking at November 8th through the 21st. Tickets are on sale next month. So all of my November and December people that are booked, I'll be contacting them to see what day they want to go. These after hour events, I typically like on a non-park day because you get the park.
Yeah.
So sometimes if you're flying in the morning, I might see if you want to go that night, or on your pool day, maybe go that night.
Yeah. Get that laundry dried, and cleaned up, put it back in your suitcase, and then hit the park. That's nice. You feel fresh.
But it is select nights, so you do have to kind of work with that and what days you're traveling. But select nights and very limited tickets, so something that we want to order quickly.
Yep.
And I know, Paul, you're going to love this. The Haunted Mansion is doing the Nightmare Before Christmas again. They're set up as the gingerbread house. Are you booing that?
No. That movie is awful. I'm sorry.
Well, but I mean, I get it. It's fun because they can do like Halloween and Christmas, with the same theme.
Yeah, it's like having Christmas at Hot Topic, my favorite.
Christmas is hot topic.
So exciting.
Oh
Yep.
my goodness. So each park will do their own stuff. After our event is always good. Also, like we said last time, Disney Cruise Line has their Christmas sailings, and those are amazing. There's Santa, Mickey and Minnie are dressed up. It's just
Typically, those boats
lot
have
of fun.
big like smokestacks for Santa to slide down. It's probably easier than the chimney at your own house. So
that's right.
it's
That's
pretty
right.
great. And with COVID last year, I know he took the year off. Santa really wants to make up because, he wasn't really as active last year.
Maybe not at your house. I'm just kidding.
I thought that was strange. He was here? Oh, I must have been real bad.
Okay. One more announcement
Oh my gosh.
that's
All right.
not Christmas.
Well,
Okay. Cruise Line announced on their new cruise, the Wish, the Disney Wish, the new cruise ship for next summer. They are going to have Avengers dining.
is that with Ant-Man and the Wasp walking around?
Maybe
There was
stinging
something I
you.
saw about that.
Did you see
I
that?
don't believe that they're... No.
So, a dining experience with the Avengers characters. So that's
Yeah.
fun. So I wanted to throw that in there because the Disney Wish it looks amazing, and bookings, I mean, the rooms are booking up, but there's still openings for next summer, and you'll get the Avengers characters.
Well, that is very exciting. And they call it the holiday season at Disney because it's not just Christmas. Some people celebrate Life Day, so we're going to let you go on this happy tune. And we will see you and talk to you next week on the Park Hopper Show. Thanks.
A day of peace, a day of harmony, a day of joy we all can share.
Hey guys, it's Jenna, and if you would like to plan a magical vacation for your family, contact me for a free quote by clicking the link below, or go to visitmickey.com and tell them that Jenna or Paul or the Park Hopper Show sent you. Thanks.